biting satire. William Flannery has spent years entertaining healthcare professionals on a variety of topics, from the perils of Visine to the horrors of health insurance. He has a passion for bringing humor to healthcare. Please welcome Dr. Will Flannery.
Thank you. Before I begin, we have a lot of residents and fellows at this conference, so I thought I'd start by giving you the most important advice you will ever hear. When you get out into practice, find a Jonathan. Trust me, whatever it takes, you find a Jonathan. It's going to change your life. Now, some of you, this may be confusing to some of you. This is my loyal scribe, Jonathan. Well, it's me, dressed as a scribe, that I play at the fictional hospital I've created on social media. You know what? If you've never seen my content, some of what you might hear today won't make sense to you. I'm just going to warn you now. The other thing I want to say to the residents is when you come to conferences like this, you're going to hear all these famous ophthalmologists talk about all the incredible things that they do, and it's going to give you imposter syndrome. It's going to happen. All right, I've been there. So when you have that feeling come on, when you feel like you don't belong or that you're not good enough, just remember, nobody at this conference knows how to use a stethoscope. It always made me feel better when I was around all these people who are very smart. It's an honor to be up here. It's an honor to be able to share this stage with so many ophthalmologists that I've looked up to over the years. Ophthalmologists like Warren Hill. Dr. Hill, you may not remember, we've actually met once before. It was at the Cataract Surgery Telling It Like It Is conference down in Florida back in 2017. I was a resident. I look behind me. I see Warren Hill. He's sitting back there. He's at a table all by himself. He had his laptop. He has legal pads out. I'm sure he was doing eyeball calculations. I went up to you, I introduced myself, and I asked you a question. I said, Dr. Hill, what is the one piece of advice you would give to an ophthalmology resident to have a successful career in ophthalmology? And you said something very interesting, very profound to me. You said, spend as much of your free time as possible making TikToks. Surprising a bit, coming from you, Dr. Hill. Obviously, he didn't say that. TikTok wasn't even in existence then. I didn't even ask that question. That would have been the smart thing to ask. No, what I did, I introduced myself. I said, Dr. Hill, would you write down your favorite IOL formula and sign it? That's really what I asked him the first time I met Warren Hill. And first he looked at me for a couple seconds like I was crazy. And then he wrote down www.rbfcalculator.com. It's very on brand, very on brand. And then he handed me the paper. I said, thank you, and I walked away. The whole thing lasted 10 seconds. That was my interaction with Warren Hill. So if any of you want any networking advice, please, feel free to ask me. I clearly know what I'm doing. And I don't even know where that paper is. That's the thing. It really wasn't that important to me. I don't know. In my files somewhere at home.